Hey guys, welcome back. I want to make a short video in reference to uh, Backwoods Patriot and I. We did our inaugural episode of, excuse me, prep rally this past Saturday night. We didn't mean to. We weren't going to start it until this week, but him and I went live on Friday, and we had a really, really good conversation and a lot of positive comments about the video and us teaming up for this show. So we just kind of haphazardly said, well, let's just start it, tonight, that Saturday. So I threw together a little thumbnail for the first or second time and threw it up there, and we went live Saturday night to do our first episode of Prep Rally, and it was off the chain. We got more positive feedback than I ever imagined. It went phenomenally well. We had a great time. We were online for like 7+ hours. The first three, it was just straight prepping like we said it would be. It was all about prepping, and then we got a few people that wanted to pop up on the panel, so we decided to open it up a little bit. We brought up a couple people, and there was some laughs and some giggles. We kind of went down a couple of shallow rabbit holes real quick, but we dialed it back in. And at first I thought, we're just going to do prepping, nothing but prepping, and not get left and right and sideways. But then, him and I talked about it, and it kind of went over really well, because it was almost like, when you were a kid and you went to the movies, and while they were changing the reels, this is back in the day, they put up the little intermission, and you got to go, get a fresh thing of popcorn, a drink, go to the bathroom. So it was kind of like an intermission to the prep rally, and then we dialed it back in. We had a little bit of fun. There was a lot of laughs and giggles, the whole 9 yards. But I was very pleased with it for the first couple of hours, because it was just straight nothing but prepping and knowledge going back and forth from us to you guys, from everybody in the chat to us. It was really, really good. We're looking forward to this week, Friday and Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on my channel. It's called Prep Rally. And then the following night at 10 p.m. Eastern on Backwoods and Prepping's channel for Prep Rally. So it's 2 episodes each week, one at my house, one at his house. It's going to focus strictly on prepping for the first hour and a half, 2 hours, however long it takes to get through the topics that we had planned on talking, or until the questions kind of peter out. And then, we may pull some people up on the panel and go a little bit longer. We may shut it down. I don't know. It's just going to depend on the mood of the room. You guys are basically going to run how long we go and what all we talk about. But it is basically strictly prepping. But we will, be human and have a few laughs and a few giggles, from time to time. And also, please tune in to my channel on Wednesday night at 10 p.m. It is the next episode of What Would Ghosts Do live. I went live with it last Wednesday, and it did really well. So I think instead of recording the videos, I'm just going to keep doing those live on Wednesdays from now on. So you guys, please keep sending in your emails with your scenarios. If I start running out of email scenarios, and I'm going to have to make up my own scenarios, don't want to do that, because, I want you guys to ask me what I would do in that situation. Backwoods was on with me last Wednesday. I had a guest with me on there, simply because the person that asked the question about the scenario specifically asked for my opinion and his opinion, and that's what kind of led into Prep Rally, because apparently we make a pretty good team. So we just, after we did that first episode of What Would Ghosts Do, and we did it really well together, at least I thought, and so did everybody else, that's when we came up with the idea of doing a prep rally on Fridays and Saturdays, and just going strictly with prepping, because we've got a lot of channels out there, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about in the news, and we just really wanted to make our channel just all prepping, just so at any time, if they click on my channel or his channel, they know they're going to hear some prep and talk, which is really good. Nothing frustrates you more than going on a channel that, says, hey, I'm Cake Baker Johnny, and you go on there and they're talking about eating pretzels and potato chips, and nobody's baking a cake. So we want to make sure we really lean heavily on the prepping aspect. Again, it's What Would Ghosts Do? Email me at WWGD questions@gmail.com, and I will have a detailed breakdown, and every Wednesday I'll do a question at 10 o'clock. And if you want to come on the panel with me and address my answers to your scenario and your questions, that's great. Just let me know in the email, and I'll send you the link. If you just want me to make the live video where you can record it or watch it at your own leisure, that's cool too. I'm open for pretty much any scenario you want to ask me. So if you want to go down a deep rabbit hole, we can do it, as long as it's not nothing that's going to get me kicked off of YouTube. I'll definitely jump down the rabbit hole with you. But other than that, I wanted to just say thank you so much for everybody that's watched the videos. Honestly, Saturday night's prep rally, I'm approaching 1,000 views, and I've never had 1,000 views on a video before, which I know it's not much for most of you guys. You've been around for a while, but for me, I've only been doing this like 3 months, and even in that 3-month time, I took like 4 weeks off, so I'm still really, really new to this. So for me to get to 1,000 views is awesome. I'm even over. Last Wednesday, I'm over 1,000 watch hours. I'm at like 1,200 watch hours, you know, so that's going good too. And I really appreciate all the comments you guys are sending, and I try my best to reply to everybody. I really do. But it's getting to be a lot, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I don't want to keep you guys too long. I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the kind comments and suggestions and help and all that good stuff. And I will probably make another video later today. I'm not sure. Maybe do some more canning. If not, and you don't hear from me later today, then you will hear from me tomorrow night at 10 o'clock for What Would Ghosts Do. Thanks a lot. You guys have a good one.